Alright, welcome back to the show. You know what it is. Your host of the most cool, Corey J. DJ What You Say. Back in the building with another episode of So What You Saying.
Yeah.
Fresh off the parade, right? I'm tired as hell. But hey, we too consistent to miss an episode, even though I won't be here next week. But that's another story.
Too legit to quit.
Join here today with the usual suspects. I got Shaun X Dawn, circa 93, Shaun Doe,
all my social
post braids.
Let me look up his.
I was
Shaun
clean with the braids.
He was clean. He's a different type of person in the building with me. And then I got Tony Shark,
Hey.
Gladys Knight's son,
Hey.
Mike Tyson's sparring partner.
Yes.
Accurate.
Accurate.
He caught Holyfield's ear once
Yes.
when Mike Tyson spit it out.
Yeah.
What else? I don't know. One day we're going to talk about how you earned your name of Tony Shark. Because I don't think I know that story.
Yeah.
I think we did actually when we interviewed him, quote unquote interviewed.
That was
You know
early.
what I'm
That
saying?
was early on. Mofos don't be remembering. Damn, I'm sorry.
I don't think it's a story though. I think I just thought it was cool.
Hey, that works.
Oh, but the car too, Tony. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Definitely sounds.
Yeah.
Definitely sounds better than Neji Vibes. Remember that guy? Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. I heard he
R.I.P.
came out the closet and I don't know. That was it.
All right. Well, let's
Shout
keep.
out to
Let's
Neji
keep.
Vibes.
I got I got my cameramans in the building with me. Pat, my little cousin, Trey. We gotta give you an alias. We gotta give him an alias. What we gonna call him?
Unknown.
Unknown camera operator.
Unknown.
And we got a live
Change my
studio
name.
studio audience in the building. Shout out to my son.
Chini.
But we out here. But so guys, how you guys been living? Let's it's officially carnival time.
Carnival. That's what you call it.
No, I don't. But I just wanted to say something.
Call it
But
carnival.
I don't like saying Mardi Gras because I say Mardi Gras and people make fun of how I say it. How do you say it?
It's cool. I say Mardi Gras, but I hear people say Mardi Gras.
Caucasian.
You know what I'm saying?
You hear people say what?
That's
Mardi
That
Gras.
must be the black folks you talk to.
That's how they say it. Why you gotta say
Mardi
it like
Gras.
that, man?
I'm just saying.
Well,
Mardi
people in
Gras.
New Orleans be saying it like that.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
So-
we could say that.
I call
I
it
ain't never heard
parades.
of Mardi Gras.
Happy Parade Day.
But it's parades every other day, so it's like you can't really say Happy Parade Day. You know what I'm saying?
Stress up.
I probably only go to like two.
I'm not
probably
going.
go to
Nah,
Celine.
he's not
I'm not
going.
going to
You're
any-
way too cool.
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna go
that.
to Celine.
I'm gonna definitely go to Celine with
He
you.
posted up a
since
Burger
you be-
King.
Since you be
We
crying.
was talking about it earlier. He gonna post up a Burger King with all the 13-year-olds
Bruh.
trying to look tough. I seen them niggas out there today. We rolled by. They was all posted up Burger King.
The
Like,
only
y'all want some beef?
spot-
Or y'all just want to look mad?
They just chilling,
Only
bro.
spot you don't want to go.
I hear
That's
you.
where you want to go.
I
For
hear you.
real.
I didn't say that. He just said that's where you go.
That's where you
But
want to go.
That's where I used to go when I was younger. I
course.
used to go to parade.
Dog, I
You little
remember we
hooligan.
used to work at that Burger King. Remember during Mardi Gras time
Yeah,
working
that
at that
sucked,
motherfucking Burger
man.
King?
I hated that. It was boring.
I used
There
to
was
be
a
trying
lot
to
of
duck.
people in
I ain't want niggas to see me working in there. Anyway, let's keep tradition going. How y'all been living over this last week? Anything new going on in y'all lives?
Trying
Sean,
to
did you find out if it's a boy or a girl yet?
I don't know
Oh.
what to. Don't even put that.
Whoa.
Let me knock on wood right quick. But yeah, I was. Ain't nothing really new this week that I could think of.
Same old. You ain't get fired yet?
Damn. Look, I gotta knock on wood again.
Or did you quit yet? Fuck.
Nah, I've been straight. Nah, man, same old same. I saved a little money grocery shopping. Did a little.
Oh
better
yeah,
with
you
that,
getting better?
Getting better.
Let's get
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
I seen the cooking skills like you cooked some fucking fish the other day, huh? Or was
yeah.
that by your parents' house?
Nah, that was by my house. I
Right.
invited my parents over and I cooked some salmon for them.
Oh, check them
And
out.
chicken breast for my
Huh?
mom. Yeah, shout out to them.
Gang.
And my dad said he listened to it. He fucks with it. So shout out to you too, Dad.
Oh, wow.
Listen to this.
Well, nah, he watched it on
Jesus.
YouTube. I sent.
Oh,
him the-
okay.
Oh my god, dude.
He don't care.
No, he was
man.
about to
sorry.
quit. He'll get a letter from him tomorrow. Like, y'all can't do this no more.
I'm sorry.
If we had to have a pet now, fuck if Dom quit, this is me and you, man.
I'm
my
not gonna
dad would
quit.
come up here and record himself.
Slap me.
Okay.
Ask him
But
about how it was growing up. Wait, he's from Carson?
He from? Nuh-uh, he's not from Carson.
Alright, I was about to
Oh.
say
He's from
we are
around 'cause
related.
He was a military baby. So
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? He moved around.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's probably about it for my week.
Big
Just
Brian. That's
chill.
your daddy, huh, Brian?
Yeah, Brian. Shout out to
Gang.
Big B.
Gang.
But yeah, how was y'all weekend?
So you inconsiderate.
Nah, I,
Man, come on, man.
Next time your phone go off
What
during
you
the
doing,
episode,
man?
you gotta buy us all vanilla cokes.
you acting like I don't got that at my crib. I can just bring it.
Oh, shout out to you.
I went to the parades, both of them, and I also found out I'm a full-time employee at my place of
Let's
employment.
get it.
A full-time.
So.
Shout out to you.
I wish I had a
man.
clapping sound effect. I would have.
I know that,
here,
yeah.
but I don't.
So.
We have it.
Well, I don't clap.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, guys.
Shout out to the
Thank
studio audience in the background.
So, not gonna give
technically,
y'all
this
too
might
much.
be this might be like our third actual live podcast with an actual studio member. So hey,
Yeah.
Probably so.
let's
Yeah.
get it. We're expanding it. We're expanding the brand, son. We're out here.
Growing. We got 50-something views on the first YouTube video.
Hell yeah.
What's up, son?
Once
Shout
we get
out
our
to.
quality
Ooh,
up
let's
and
look at the
shit.
cameras when we say.
You
this.
know, never mind.
Pick
Shout
a
out
camera.
to y'all.
Shout out
Pick
to the
all up.
YouTube viewers. For,
Shout out to
I'm looking
y'all.
at both cameras because I don't know how we're gonna chop this up. Shout out to y'all. We got like 10 subscribers, I think.
I tried to do it more than once. It wouldn't let me.
Subscribe more than one.
No, I tried to watch the video more than once. It would not let me on my app. I promise. It was on 30. I kept refreshing. It kept.
Oh,
saying
it just wasn't
because it
counting
kept
as a-
picking up in history.
Yeah, yeah.
It was.
You gotta make a
It
bunch of
be like
YouTube
that.
burner accounts.
I
man.
guess you know I'm about that
Shout out
life.
to y'all.
You know I'm about that life.
552
We know you good for it.
840
And just go. You know what you do? Start a comment argument in the comments between your burner accounts.
They already know what time it is.
Get it?
It's about to be
I
talking
got-
to himself.
About to
You know how easy it is
We're
for
about
me
to
to
get-
argue with
shit
myself?
off.
I'm that guy.
We about to get
I
mad,
can argue with
We're
myself.
about to get mad
all
traffic
day.
flowing through.
You
son.
look like
I know. I know.
He is that guy.
you gonna take the girl out and just switch it over.
Hey, gotta do it like that. But look, same old shit. Making it through, working and shit. I'm excited about my 9-day vacation coming up. Paid vacation. I got to throw that in there.
What you gonna do?
9 podcasts straight.
Right.
How are we gonna
We're gonna do a telethon.
Alright. They gonna be 15
We're not.
minutes
I'm
each?
actually not gonna be here. I'm going to Tennessee. So
Okay.
fuck y'all.
What
What's
you
in
gonna do out
Tennessee?
there?
My dad lives out there,
Okay.
Oh,
and going to pass on 8 Ball and MJG and Orange
Yeah.
Mound.
pass
We'll
on
go ride through
Project
We'll
Pat.
ride through North Memphis. We'll
And,
drop a
Lil
verse
White.
for
Shelby Drive.
Lil White. We need to talk about him one day.
You gotta go pass on Dolph.
Go ride through North Memphis and go holler at 3-6. Drop a verse for him. So networking, if you will. Not really.
guess.
I am gonna go to
Tripping, man.
the Black History Museum, which
It's nice.
would kind of be cool. It's consent how this is Black History Month, so it wasn't planned. It just
Are you
kind of
talking
happened.
about the
That's
one
really nice.
at Lorraine Motel or a
That-
newer one?
I think there's like 3 of them out there actually.
I was
never
talking
knew.
about the hotel.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
I'm going.
that's
That's the one
where he
I want
died.
to go to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been to that one
That was
before,
cool.
but I
And
went
we're,
when I was young. It scared the shit out of me.
It did too.
It did. It
Really?
scared
Because
the
you
shit
see
out of me.
where
Yeah.
you see where he shot.
Yeah,
him.
and then you go to where you go to where he got shot from, and you go to where he shot him at.
Kind of creepy.
Did
like,
they explain how he survived when he got to the hospital and got smothered and spat on allegedly?
No problem.
You know
no.
that's not gonna be in there. But yeah, I was
I'm
young,
not
so I
gonna-
didn't pay
The
attention.
black people run the museum.
I mean, they don't want to like traumatize everybody. That's probably like just a side thing that we're gonna.
And you think if they put that
We
in
would have
there,
to look
somebody
up.
gonna get hurt? Probably.
I mean,
somebody get killed.
what's the difference between that or me Googling it and seeing that they had a case against the CIA
Because we
and they won
can't
the
like
case?
shove it in people's faces like that. I don't know. Like, it's just something you gotta look up on your own time so you can handle that at your own house.
Do your Googles.
Not gonna put it
Do
in
your Googles.
like public.
Be like,
Everybody
right.
gonna be
Have to
fighting.
put it at the very end of the tour, like, well, now that you've seen all this, so this is what really happened. And just fuck your whole brain up. Nah, I understand what you're saying, but I was just wondering because I don't know if that's like
Is it raining?
public. I don't know, probably not. I don't know if that's just like public knowledge yet, or if that's just like the most unkept secret.
I never knew it until you said it.
Yeah,
I knew
didn't-
that he didn't die from
Well, and
that.
I'm sure someone could speak on
It's
it
raining.
better than me that's more experienced in it, but allegedly he survived the shooting, made it to the hospital, and was suffocated at the hospital. Apparently the doctors and stuff was spitting on him while he was in the bed, and the nurses apparently have verified this story. I haven't researched it, so it might be speaking complete gibberish, but I know that story is out there, so I need to do some research.
Well, I guess this video is gonna be taken down from YouTube.
Sorry.
All right, so sorry. Did
We
not
about
mean to go down
get
that
killed
road.
soon
There
we
you
walk
go.
out here.
But back to where we was going with that. Yeah, I'm going out there to visit my people, chill out with my pops, hang out with him. Then I'll be back. I might be back here Sunday. I'm
Get you some
leaving
good
Sunday
barbecue.
morning. Yeah, I'm with some barbecue.
Go to you guys.
They
go
got
to
a
Bill
place
Street, go
called
to
Gus
BB King.
Chickens too. Gus Chicken. Shout out to them. They're not sponsoring this, but hopefully they will one day. I went there last time I went. And it's fucking amazing. Like shit on Popeyes.
It's been a while since I've been out there.
Yeah,
It's a cool place though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I only been once and didn't really do much because we went for like a little quick weekend. But I'm gonna go spend some time with my son out there. But long story short, nothing really much was going on for me this weekend. This is a long intro.
This is a very long intro.
Fuck it, man.
But we out here. But yeah, man, that's about it. Nothing really new. Still trying to put a child in Bree, but she don't want to. Hey, you know, here at So What You're Saying, we're completely transparent.
Completely. Well, for the most
He
part.
been stole her he been misplaced her BC, son.
Nah, son,
Since,
she be on it, son. I be trying. She be on it.
Flush it down the toilet.
Yeah, son, she not
Corey
fucking
gonna
with
give her placebos.
She not fucking- I thought I'm gonna just come home with a kid one day. She's like, "Who's this?" I'm like, "Hey, it is what it is." But hey,
All right, let's get into it, man.
Yeah,
What we
man.
got going on? Y'all got the thing.
Whole
My
lot of
phone died.
stuff, man. What y'all watch? Well, y'all know we didn't watch the Grammys because we was recording. You probably caught some of it, though.
I just looked up like the highlights.
yeah, that just basically seen what I needed to see.
How did you feel about Rap Album of the Year? Let's get straight to it.
Which one? Who won? Refresh
Cardi
me.
B.
She won Rap Album of the Year. I thought it was just
Yeah.
Album of the Year.
Didn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, I could see why, but Nipsey was nominated too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Astro World, Nipsey Hussle, Pusha T, Mac Miller,
Mhm.
and that was it, huh?
May have been another one in there.
I personally think
J Rock.
Yeah,
J-Rock was in there.
I personally think Nipsey Hussle should have won, but at the same time, I think we all know the Grammys isn't based off of how we personally listen to music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
So
Cardi's a good story though. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
for her,
I
you know what I'm saying?
appreciate it. I think Travis should have won,
That's what I think.
but like now that I've seen she got it, I'm not upset. You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I'm
why I'm
saying?
like- I'm
Like,
like,
it was a
it is
real
what
good
it is.
album.
So
and
do we think Cardi's officially here to stay now?
oh yeah.
Like,
as long as she
She
keep
can't
going.
she can't lose.
nah.
How y'all feel about that new song she put out with Bruno? Did
I
y'all
didn't
check
hear
that?
it yet.
To it yet.
I didn't say
I was kinda
Bree be
excited
playing
for
it.
that.
Bree really likes it, so I guess the women are liking it. I don't.
Is it like Finesse or
No,
I like
but
Finesse. I hear
no,
love
but it's
Finesse.
kind of along the same lines of like an old sample type,
Okay.
but it's not that up tempo funk type of song.
Yeah.
It sounded pretty cool. I'm not gonna start. I haven't really paid much attention to it, but
I'm gonna get on it.
that's mainly the main thing that I really took away from the Grammys. I was sitting there thinking with everyone else who was the majority of these people that was winning shit.
Oh my god, like album of the year.
Yeah, I think that's the one everyone was
Oh
like.
my god,
Who
dude!
the
I've
hell?
never heard that name in my entire life.
Heard
bro.
the song.
I don't know.
I heard
some
I heard
girl,
the song, but
Never heard
don't
of
know.
that girl
Yeah.
ever. That was out the blue.
alrighty. Do
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I've never.
okay, so
heard
this is
the
a y'all opinion question. Y'all opinion, how much weight does a Grammy hold to you personally? If your favorite artist never wins a Grammy, are you gonna be pissed?
No, I wouldn't
No.
say that. But if I were an artist in their caliber,
Mhm.
like my spirit would be broken. I don't think I think
I
like the
wouldn't
shit
say broken.
Drake did is kind of we got to find like a balance, you know, because some of these people act like, oh, that shit don't matter and
Yeah,
want to
like-
protest it, but some of these artists are really getting hurt because they're losing, and they're not to the point where they're getting mad. They're to the point where they're gonna keep working to get one. That's what I think you should do. You know,
So would you, if you was an artist in that situation, would you conform your sound to try to shoot for? I guess I'm thinking the Grammys are kind of is basically based more so off commercial success.
yeah, it is. And
So that I guess that kind of goes with conforming to chasing a hit. So
Yeah.
would you be cool with your particular? I'm not sure who your favorite artist is right now, but would you be cool with your favorite artist particularly? Maybe switching to their style to quote unquote chase a hit to obtain a Grammy, or is that something that's not that? Like, would you look down on them for them? Like, oh,
no,
you
not at
sold
all.
out.
Because like look at Travis. You know, look at Tyler. Like Tyler just got his first Grammy nom with the last album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're, in my eyes, they're progressing.
Right.
You know, like Sicko Mode is a dope song. It's one of the dopest,
Yeah.
like coolest songs
Yeah.
that's been played on the radio like in a long time. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like I'm proud of them.
Yeah.
I think it's possible, and I
Definitely.
think they could show people it's possible to gain commercial success but still be dope.
Alrighty.
That's what I look for in an artist.
I think we need to have a conversation, maybe not right now, but one day, about the list of rappers and artists that do have a Grammy compared to the artists that don't.
It would shock some people.
And see which list is better. I definitely think the list of
Shocks.
artists that don't have Grammys are up there. Because I put together a list a while back for all the artists. I don't know if this was, I forgot how I did it. that were nominated for Grammys and maybe not have one, or I think that's what the list was, and it was some crazy names like Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube,
Nas,
like legends in the game, Nas, and has been nominated like 20 something times and never won.
I was in shock Snoop hadn't got one.
I think he was one that was nominated like literally like 20 times or something crazy, and never had one.
I mean, it really doesn't define you though.
It don't. Yeah, that's what I'm
proven.
saying. Like Snoop's always gonna be a legend in my eyes. And he doesn't need a Grammy. I just wish they would give him.
About saying they know most of the time most of these artists, I hope they know they getting love from the people who really like matter the most. So it's kind of like
I think we need to stop putting so much as a society. Our society. We need to stop putting so much shit behind the Grammys, and let's big up the BET Awards. BET Awards are a joke.
That's what I'm
nowadays.
saying. Like it's stupid now, but like that's what it's like. People be complaining and think the Grammys is racist.
Right.
It's not that they're racist. It's that these people don't have the ear for our music.
Right. And if you want to see any of your favorite artists, if you're not watching the Grammys or the VMAs, you're not going to see them.
Yeah.
When was the last time anyone notable went to a BET Award and accepted their award?
Exactly, man. Like you should do that for your people if that's how you feel. And I think that's a long time ago. I think that's what like Stacey Dash was trying to say, but she said it like in the worst way possible.
Yeah, I think everything she said over the last few years was kind of terrible.
I don't know. She's kind of like a yay.
How do y'all feel about the lady? I don't know her name. I don't care to know her name. That keeps going to these the Grammys dressed up as like.
Yeah, seeing
Donald
her,
Trump's
that
wall.
was very sketchy. She's black too.
Yeah, and it's just like,
so weird.
All right, we get it. Dressed up like a wall. She literally dressed up as the wall.
And I had a "Make America Great Again" purse.
And last year, I think her whole gown was "Make America Great," damn near like the flag, or the Trump flag.
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I didn't watch these Grammys because I've seen a bunch of people I never seen before who shocked the fuck out of me.
Let me ask y'all a question. This is going off topic, but now that we're here, let me ask y'all this question. We don't got to go on a super long rant about it. Do y'all take people flying Trump's flag as blatant racism currently at the state of how the world is right now?
I wouldn't say blatant racism.
No.
But it's like, I don't know.
It's
can't really explain it.
I don't know. It's hard. It's not like.
It's just weird.
It's kind of like a new Confederate flag to me. Like that, we've talked to people wearing Confederate flags.
Right. Yeah.
It's just what you get from being in the South. I think it's sort. It doesn't have what. Exactly, like, damn near people gonna be in my family be flying them shits. You know what I'm saying? Or support Trump.
Well,
like, I don't know.
I'll be honest. Growing up, the Confederate flag to us, I think we all could agree.
Corey used to wear one.
No, I definitely didn't. But
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think to all of us, the Confederate flag was just like a country boy thing. I think our parents was always
exactly.
like. I think our parents always was like, keep, whatever. But I think to us, it was kind of just like, that's the country boys, whatever.
Do we honestly 100% think that the 50 million people who voted for Trump are racist? Are we gonna really sit here and do that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I have a theory, but I'm not going to talk about that off here. I'm not going to.
But yeah, like, I think it's just
shut down.
I don't know. It's a Republican sign. I mean, he's a loser.
But
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say
my thing is, I'm not gonna say my personal beliefs on the topic either way. But some would argue that it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're flying that flag at a parade, it's not just because you feel that passionate about it. That's the same thing with like bumper stickers. It's not that I feel that passionate about it that I just have to have this with me. Yeah. It's not like an outfit. So you're intentionally knowing I'm going to put this flag up, like for what? What are you getting from that? It's not election time. You're not going to put that flag up and people are going to come up to you and say, you know what? I'm going to go vote for him because I like your type of people. It's not that.
I've never felt
you kind of see what's going on. You kind of see what's the general perception of the people is.
I see what you're saying.
And that's just what I'm wondering. That's why I asked y'all that question. You gotta take that blatantly as this is what I'm doing. No one can stop me. I'm with this team, kind of thing.
People with the courage to people with the courage to do it. Yeah, they could.
It was popping today. I can tell you from riding in the float in the parade today. Motherfuckers not scared. Got they Trump flags. They got the Confederate flags.
Confederate though, like that's
been a parade thing. Yeah, that's been a parade thing. But Trump flags was out. like repping.
It is.
Do
I don't know.
At him?
It is what it is, man.
We're
not gonna talk everybody. We're not gonna prove to everybody how much of a jackass he is after everything he's done. So just
is
let
it
them
bad
people,
that when we did ride past the Trump flag, the whole float stopped throwing beans to a certain
that's
group?
super awkward.
Hey,
did you throw him anything?
No.
Y'all ain't getting shit.
But it wasn't like on purpose. Like but then when you kind of get to this part and you see this oversized flag, like you're clearly making a statement.
Yeah.
At that point, I think that's what it is.
Like,
is they're making a statement.
But
repping that flag, but what is that statement?
This our section.
Does that make you a reverse racist though?
Is reverse racism really a thing? That's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation. We need to get Damien back up here. Shout out OG Dre Marley.
OG Dre Marley, man. But I mean,
yeah, but we'll get into that a little more in depth at another date.
We said we weren't gonna do this, and we took it there.
We did.
I mean, since we on this topic, I mean,
but long story short,
in the wall, all that.
Well, long story short, the answer to my question is: do y'all think that's a blatant sign of racism? You say yes or no.
No.
Shaun says no.
I don't think it is, but it can be. It just depends on the person.
It depends.
It just depends on the person.
It's a sign.
It definitely is a sign.
Definitely is.
It definitely is a sign of fuck all
That's
y'all.
what you should have called it. Yeah.
But disrespect.
We can all agree on that.
Yeah. It may not be
You
racism,
obviously
but it's
just want to because you know you want to offend people. That's what I'm saying.
That's basically
you
that's
know you
basically
want
it.
to offend people.
Like, your reason for flying it is because what?
You know you want to make
and
people
you feel
mad.
it, and that's the conversation I want to have with someone that actually reps that flag. That's the only sit down. Okay, so your reason for flying this today is fill in your blank.
But that's what I'm saying. There could be a solid amount of people who just loves their president.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying. There's a group of people who really just love the fact that he is love him, you know.
And this might
not racist.
Fuck, this might be a hot take, but I don't know.
Save it, man.
I'm just gonna put it like this. Do y'all see the underlying connection of the Trump supporters that do kind of tend to the more racial types?
What?
No. The people that clearly are on some. This is black. This is black. This is white. This is white. We follow Trump. Do y'all see the connection between that group of people and the military?
I don't, dude. I'm
I don't
sorry.
know.
Let's just leave it alone.
I got like a brain fart.
Don't worry about it.
We gotta edit the video.
No, we don't gotta edit it. Someone watching,
type
someone watching is gonna know what I'm saying, but we're not gonna get into it. If y'all are completely, then don't worry about it.
That went over my head.
Yeah,
that was a lot.
I'm home.
Don't worry about it.
I ain't really all the way there.
We'll talk off. We'll talk off air. We'll talk off air.
Remember that, babe.
What else we got? I mean, since we're on this topic, I was going to talk about 21 Savage being released on bond. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks to Jay-Z, from what I heard.
Yeah, probably his lawyers.
Yeah,
but then right after he got out, a warrant was issued for his arrest for like some shit from 2016. Like it was a concert performance.
Wait, so is he back locked up right now?
I don't think he's locked up. He had to go turn himself in. I think, I'm about to say he probably just got fined because it was something about a performance.
Why are they trying to get my son so
Dude,
bad?
I don't know.
Money. It was from
for like a show he didn't do.
Out on a performance that you got paid for, and then
If y'all hear this little light voice in the background, just ignore it. We tried to give him a mic, but he didn't want it. So anyway,
that's crazy. But I mean, well, one of my questions was, if he got deported after all this, do you think his success will be like much larger now, or will like really die down since he got deported?
I don't think it would, because I don't think you have to be in America to be successful.
Yeah, that's why, especially now since he done already.
Especially with music, we got plenty. I mean, now we got plenty of people that's not from America that's doing great in music, but do we really have that many major artists that's not living in America?
Drake.
Well, I'm kind of comparing it
to, other than Drake.
I'm kind of comparing it to Shaun's situation.
Toronto.
Like how when he moved and got deported, we ain't really hear too much music or like how we used to.
But we can't really speak on that because we wasn't off the porch during that time. we know Shine,
We
but
seen music video. I remember seeing music videos. He was on.
but I think when
BT.
he first got deported, I don't think he was fucking with music. So I think that might be kind of why he fell off. Like he wasn't making music and sending it back.
No, we know why he fell off.
What?
He like trying to shoot like
Yeah, in the
somebody.
club, and that's why he got deported.
That's why he fell off.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
sort of a different situation,
Yeah.
you know.
That's
But
why I'm
to
saying,
answer your
Like
question-
niggas like this nigga, ooh,
Right.
like you know.
But he could have came back and did music, like for so to say.
Right.
And they talked that head like he was, but what happened? What? He's still on people's albums, on jail phone calls.
Jail phone.
Well, he's
I
not
don't
even in
know,
jail
it's
no more.
kinda
Because
getting
his
old.
dad is like the president.
He's in Belize, right?
Yeah, the president of Belize or something. The prime minister of Belize or something. So
Oh, Shine, I
his
would-
family is like
I'll never
pretty
drop
wealthy.
out.
You
Well,
love Shine or something, man?
No, but I'm aware
Shine
of
was
the
Shine
situation.
was pretty good.
Damn, bruh.
Except he
Just
sounded like he was
aware.
super congested at all times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sounded like a skinny Biggie.
Nigga definitely needed some medicine. You know, that kind of was one of his big critiques.
He's
A lot of people-
exactly like Biggie.
Excuse me. A lot of people say that's the only reason he was with Bad Boy.
Oh.
That's how he used to say it.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
That was but I personally think, because if y'all did watch the Grammys, I mean, watch like the scenes. One thing I will say, what I did like about the Grammys is they sort of they shoved that question in people's faces about his situation. White people, black people,
Right.
country singers. All these singers was getting asked, and they was like, "It's so hard. We
Yeah, I
wish the
didn't see
best
that
for
at
him." They put it on a different level of what it was. It was a joke.
Yeah.
It was funny. Then when people realized how serious it was,
Yeah,
they
that's
was
how
like,
I
"No,
was.
we gotta do something
So
about
I
this."
did hear, and tell me if y'all don't care about this at all, but I did hear Post Malone, who has a Grammy-nominated song, which one was that? Which
Album of the year too. He was nominated for it.
wearing like a Free 21 shirt.
That was before though. That was
But
before
yeah, they
the
say,
Grammys.
but they say he
should've
only
wore
had it on like backstage and shit.
Yeah,
but it
they
was
probably
time
made
to
him
come out.
cover it or take it off.
He wasn't wearing it.
Yeah.
Do y'all put any stock into that? 'Cause I'm seeing people saying he should have wore it.
I
It
think
could-
they made him take it off. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's
There's
what I
no
think.
reason he would have been wearing it off screen, and you know, I feel like unless maybe he just got scared. I feel like maybe his manager or somebody in his crew was like, "Look,
It's not a good look."
It's not a good look. I know what you're trying to do, but just please don't do it." You know, it
But
could have
how
been
is
something
it-
like that.
Say that. How is it not a good look though?
So I think that nigga might
Some
have got
people
hot, son.
would post these what
What? What you?
He might have had 2 t-shirts.
Oh.
He might have got hot.
or that. Yeah, it could have been
Something
something
that
like
simple.
that. I don't think it's as serious as what people.
Yeah, I
are
was
making
just
it out to
asking
be.
'cause-
That was my point. But his manager, I'm saying, not a good look, but. You don't want to with Post Malone's crowd.
Mm.
You don't want to get too what do you call it?
Political?
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
you
not-
kind of don't want to like split hairs, get too political. You don't want to make statements that
Local people
because he's like in a.
Malone fans are 21 fans too.
Yeah.
You right because they got a
You have to
song
stop
together,
talking
but
like
They want him to.
The audience is not gonna be able to hear
do
him.
it.
I don't know. But not a bad. I don't know. But maybe somebody told him it's the Grammys, just not right now. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe somebody told him
Should
that.
have did that shit.
It's just the Grammys, bro. Like it's a
So,
different.
what's your favorite performance from the Grammys, like of all time?
The only one. Oh, all time.
Kanye West.
Hey Mama.
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't they
Well,
perform
nah, he
Swagger
performed
Like Us
strong
at the
before that.
Grammys?
He
At the
performed
Grammys?
Yeah,
Or am I
when he
tripping?
But it
choked
was
up and
blowing.
did Hey Mama. Come
I
on,
don't know.
man.
It was sad to me. I
Didn't
didn't
they
really
perform
watch it. I
Swagger
didn't
Like
really
Us
like
at the
that.
Grammys?
I liked
Yes.
it.
That was an ignorant
MIA
ass
was
moment.
pregnant.
She was
Yeah.
big and
Yes.
pregnant.
And they put the screen in black and white during the performance.
They
I
did.
remember
I
that.
fuck with that.
shit's fire.
That's still one of my favorite songs.
But I don't know.
I
I
know.
like
Super dope.
Kanye stronger performance. It was like turn the lights off, glowing. They had
Turn the
Daft
lights off.
Punk up there and shit. It was,
His
it's
his
fire.
Hey Mama was
we need to
better.
bring the
It was
Source
too
Awards
sad
back.
for me.
Bro, it was an iconic moment, son. Like his Hey Mama performance was like iconic, son.
I was paying
Right after
attention
she
to the
died.
Yeezys on his feet.
Exactly.
He wasn't off the porch.
I definitely was off the porch.
I think I like Frank's too. Frank's was
This is all right.
because he had to perform with bruisey knuckles because of a situation.
Oh, bruh, you acting like. Oh, alright.
Hey,
Anyway,
how y'all feel about them that putting X in the memorial?
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. And that didn't catch me off guard
Was
at all.
Yeah, it
okay.
didn't
This might be.
surprise
This
me.
is
That's
not
That's what I'm saying.
a jab, a dig, or anything.
they
Was
probably
he
did it for the.
a Grammy level artist before he passed away?
Nah.
I wouldn't say that, but they
Because
already-
there's a lot of
He-
rappers, a lot of artists that pass away that don't get mentioned.
But
in the
they
Grammys.
show love to people like during the Grammys. They show love like memorial to people that was just died in the music
Like
industry.
Mac,
Whether,
yeah, and,
like they did it one year for ASAP Yams. Like they did it for
What?
shit like that.
At
yeah,
the Grammys?
yeah, they did it for ASAP Yams one year.
All right.
If he can verify that, then I'll say they're messed up for not putting X in. If he can verify that somebody ODing, basically.
Because I think,
Well, Mac did too, but still off a lean.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, not that it's his fault.
I know, man, but still, like, I'm surprised. I'm in shock. Rest in peace, Yams, for real, nigga. But I am shocked that they would have did that.
Yeah.
I'm in shock.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta verify that.
Yeah,
man.
I didn't know. That was my first thought, because I did hear this discussion brought up about him not being included, and that was my first thought of, well, first of all, did the Grammys committee know who he was?
That's what I'm saying. Another situation that's probably not that big of a deal, but still, if they dug a little deep, of course they're gonna be like, oh no, we're not gonna. It don't take much to dig X's name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
as soon as you type him up, you're going to see all type of shit.
Yeah, rapper gets murdered. That's something you would at least want to
Yeah.
look into if you're hosting an award show that has anything to do with rap.
So it didn't surprise me. I like dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan, but
Real quick, do y'all have any opinions on this this guy from Florida apparently that allegedly murked off his partners?
I didn't mean to
Belly?
laugh at that, but
I really don't think that's how the situation went.
You seen how a lot of people
did you see that song?
That song came out before.
Yeah,
that.
I've been seeing a lot of people saying that song came out
like
a long
year or
time
two
before that
shit
happened.
Oh, but still,
But
I don't think.
and
Premeditated?
his shit did jump up to the number one, like on the charts of
Yeah.
of iTunes. I think
Just
It's 'cause
because
everybody
everybody
was trying to
thought,
research the song.
I think of iTunes, but I think iTunes is works differently. I don't think.
Apple Music too.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I think if a bunch of people searching for one thing at a particular time,
Yeah.
I think that's how it works. Because that's why a lot of people don't look at their for podcasting, don't look at their iTunes ratings, because you could be number one, but it's not because I had the most listens. It's
It's just
over
'cause
time. It's
people
because
went to it so much
I
at
had
one period.
correct.
of
I had
time.
this many people for the
Yeah.
last 3 hours. Look, it's like pretty much like a trending. It's not like a set.
Trending right now.
A set. It was basically trending on iTunes. So, but that's just because the narrative that was coming out was that he was basically confessing to the murder in that song.
Yeah.
But I can see it seems like on Twitter, everyone is saying that song came out before it all happened.
regardless, song could have came out. You know what you got. You know what I'm saying? You got to move better than that. If that's how you live.
It's a hot. I fuck with the song, but does
The
that
song
say
was out
does that
before,
say
like-
does that say a lot about our society, about
Yeah.
how good that song is? A guy
Yeah.
just
He could
vividly-
blatantly tell you what he's about.
vividly
TK.
and detailed talking about killing people, but he just sung it.
It creeped me out. I didn't know y'all were bumping that. That song scares me.
I'm not gonna
I
sit
was
here and
what
I'm-
the
to that.
fuck?
I'm not gonna sit here and say that shit wasn't in my iTunes before. It's not now. But when I seen a little video, it was a video on Twitter of him like rapping the song. I know I've heard that song before, but I didn't know like who sung it, what it was about, or anything like that. And then I kind of
detailed.
felt bad because I kind of fucked with the song.
I don't know. It's very detailed for me,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It was
It ain't
like
about
that
that
was a
shit.
little too much.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I don't care, son. Bleeding in my arms, da da da. I shot him in. Like, no, you don't have to take it there.
So
bro.
we're not gonna get any Tony Shark
just
murder
scared.
confessions on wax, I'm guessing.
What? Like, why do you take it? Like, I love. Okay, first of all, I love the race, even though even the race isn't that blatant, like
Shoot
that
a fuck
graphic.
boy in his motherfucking face.
I'm not bleeding in my arms, whining. I look him in his eyes right before he died, and I shot him in the head. No,
We might have
it's
to put that.
completely
We have to put
different.
that
Like,
on a beat. That's
yeah, exactly. I'm famous. Like, it's completely different. Like, TK's was not that. TK still is.
I'm gonna take it. I don't think you want no action.
He still trust me. I don't like how my people do that to themselves. I really don't. You're still real retarded for doing that, but he kind of went out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? It was the number one. He knew it was over, and he was letting everybody know it's over. I'm running, and here's how I'm going out. You know, this guy, nobody was on you until you put yourself in the public eye like that with a song that graphic. That's how I feel.
Nah, I don't think
I
so.
ain't
But it's
beat
still
those people.
leverage
Been
for the
fucking with him
police.
before Murder on My Mind. Like he been.
It's still leverage for the
Like, that
police.
song been
So
out.
regardless,
Speaking of doing the race, speaking of doing the race,
Didn't know he
do
did
y'all think
That's recent, though.
Tekashi 6ix9ine is gonna get out of jail?
That's what they saying, but I really don't believe it. I think he gonna have to do at least a year or two.
He
before.
fuck, but unless they
That's crazy.
unless they consider the time spent,
Served.
his
Yeah.
time served, then he'll
It's
be
only
out
been like a
because.
few months,
But
though.
he still got to get sentenced. Sentencing
Yeah,
is
Well, that's
yeah,
not
ain't
to the
got
end of
sentence.
next year.
yeah.
or some
I think
shit.
the beginning January 2020. I think. So he's gonna have been in set for a little over a year by the time he gets sentenced. But I don't know the court process. If he does go and telling everyone and basically cop out, does he still have to go to sentencing, or are they just gonna drop his charges?
I have no
That
clue.
allegedly is from the documents talking about prosecutors are recommending no jail time for giving up all information.
So if he goes sign a paper, boom, boom, boom,
and tell all
check
that shit.
ABC, he gets out the moment he signs. Because if the charges is dropped,
Yeah.
they can't hold you to sentencing because you don't got nothing to be sentenced over.
Allegedly.
They're not gonna hold you to sentencing to say, okay, all charges have been dropped. I don't know. It may work like that.
We gotta replace the word sentencing for this.
I don't know.
That's hard.
Yeah,
But
I'm not sure.
and
Maybe
then
not have any
I need-
convicted felons in the building.
Yeah.
And then, are we 100% sure? Like, you know, this is the internet. The internet's a crazy place. Are we like, who's 100% sure that he's really?
No.
What?
uh,
Well,
got
his
this
baby,
deal.
His
or
baby
whatever.
mom went on Vlad.
yeah, his
TV
baby mom
and
was
said-
on Vlad
But
with
she
the court
sounded like-
documents.
Who's already
really
not
dope.
fond of him and wants to make him look.
I thought that
more
too. She
stupid.
does kind of come off as bitter,
So like that's what I'm
and she's
saying.
kind of getting painted in a negative light because it came out that she was tapping the homies.
So why does that surprise you that we found this information out from her, who already drags dirt through all type of his
I
name
can
in any
understand
type
that,
of
think
way?
trans-
but
I mean, court
she-
transcripts came
right,
out too.
she's reading from.
That's what I was asking. That's all y'all had
I
to
think
say.
She's reading from
But
the
that's
court
court
documents.
transcripts.
So
Yeah.
It's looking like he read it. So that's what we're saying. It's looking like he read it.
It's looking like
So
he definitely read it.
if he has, this nigga better go to Guatemala. I don't know where the fuck you
Y'all
better
saw
go.
where
what
he could
y'all
go.
saw what
You
Lil
better
Boosie
go
said.
the fuck.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was like gonna be murdered in less than a
If he was in,
month.
Oh,
if he was
yeah.
in Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
You're done. If he did, that wasn't the way to go, my dude.
So let me ask you this, because I don't wanna jock other podcasts. I heard this conversation, but do y'all think with this current generation right now, is it really gonna matter?
Yeah.
yeah, for him,
Yeah.
people are. It's
And
all
only reason
on his head.
The only
bro.
reason I say that is because his whole career that we know of right now is him doing everything that we're told you can't do without consequences.
Well,
He's telling gangsters suck my dick. He's going places he's not supposed to go. He's talking to the gangsters of all gangsters. He's putting hits out on people. He's doing all this shit that we're told, oh, you can't do that because you're going to have to deal with this. His whole career has been showing us that may not necessarily be the case. So I say that to say when he comes out, if he comes out on that, yeah, I snitched, I had to do what's best for me, whatever, here's a new song,
Nah.
dude, I think it's going to rock. Because
No,
Academics
somebody-
just put out a song with them on it.
But people
other-
down in that shit.
No, he's had over 1 million streams on that song within a span of like 2 weeks. People, the general perception, people can talk down on it all you want, but the argument I'm heard is his main core base, which is the such and such kids in Nebraska that's looking at this shit like, oh, this is so cool.
So hard.
Are they really gonna
I've
give a fuck?
He could.
I think
He's
so.
gonna have fans.
You think he's still gonna be able to maintain?
I'm
a music
just saying
career?
he's not gonna be alive. That's my
gonna
point.
have to be a kid.
Like, you
He's
can make
always-
music, but you're gonna be
better be-
dead.
He's
He's
always
rap or
going
something.
to have fans.
Right.
He's not gonna be alive. He's
And
not
he
gonna
won't be
last
able to
that
be
long.
out here.
And that's what people are trying to tell him.
Yeah.
That's what
But it's
people
like
have been
you
trying
really
to
can't
tell him.
hide with a big ass 6'9" on your face and all over
And,
your
that,
body.
and,
Yeah,
and,
you
and
gotta
that's
get
my
rid of
thing.
all
I
of
think
that.
All
I
that
don't
rainbow
think
shit.
I don't think he's
You
gonna
gonna get
be
laser
able to
removed.
have. I don't think he's gonna be able to hide. I don't think he's gonna have to try to hide. I think he's gonna come out on some. He might still get touched, but I think he's gonna come out and try to pick up where he left off. Like, yeah, I did it. Whatever. Like he
I
brushed
think
off.
people
like,
gonna stay off of him
but-
just for the fact that they know he
That-
informed the police.
He
So
still
they like,
he
shit,
still
you ain't
got
about to get
money.
on
He
us.
still could surround himself with security. I think he gonna brush it off like he brushed off the situation in Chicago when it turns out he was there at 5 a.m. instead of at night. He just kind of brushed it off. It was like, yeah, whatever, and that didn't end him there. It seems like something like that. You get caught doing something, making up a story about how tough you is there. That should knock points off you at
Look.
that point. That didn't affect him at all. He actually got bigger after
But really, I doubt you would get any shows. It's like you would be a risk to any venue.
Yeah,
really.
man. It's
any
possible,
venue.
But at the same time, I'm not advocating for Tekashi at all. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
It seems
That-
like you
he
are.
going to a
But
show.
it may, but you gotta look at the facts. What you just said, he'll be a risk to the venues. That's been going on since he started. That's the same thing we've been hearing.
Though, man.
But it's been cut.
It's
It's
gonna
been
be
getting cut down short. If you didn't notice,
that's what I'm
some
saying.
of his venues have
That's
been
true.
like lower and lower.
That's true. But what I'm thinking is, my train of thought is, if he come out and he's putting out the same type of music he was putting out on the internet to his internet core, to his internet fan base,
Yeah, they're not gonna care.
I don't think it's going to affect him.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Who
going
you
to
rapping
affect
about?
him
You
as
just
much.
told on the people that you rapping
I don't
about.
think no one really thought he was like that, and
But-
people didn't care.
But nobody thought he was really gonna snitch.
What
Until
one thing I will say.
facing like 71
That look, one thing I was just gonna get there. One thing I will say, I seen a tweet that opened my eyes to. I'm not even like shitting on this man.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I would do the same thing because I would be too worried
I know
about
what
my
you about to
safety.
say.
yeah.
But somebody was like, y'all coming at this man for snitching on a group of niggas who fucked his baby mama and stole all his
I
money.
did see that too.
Really?
And then was gonna kill him.
Right.
And then planned on killing him. And then he's like, really? Y'all really need to think about this. Like, think about what you're saying. And I
But
was like, I get it.
at the-
He was in a sticky position.
Yeah, I get
but
that.
I would have been too scared to do it because
But-
I know that would have been some money on
because
my head.
I would also think of, if these niggas is doing this shit already, once they know I told on them, what the fuck they gonna do
That's
to the
what-
people
that's
that
how-
they
yeah.
can't get to? I'm sure they know where his mom lives. I'm sure they know where his daughter is.
Yeah, he got. Didn't he get robbed and kidnapped at one point?
Yeah, allegedly.
He gonna be fine.
I think
yeah,
I as
fine
much as
day.
I don't agree with it, I definitely think he gonna come out and shit gonna continue to rock
Fine
how it's
day.
He
been.
gonna be under witness protection for the next 20.
He gonna be what, Shaun?
Fine and dead.
No, I personally think he's still gonna come out and be a
Shit.
public figure. I don't think he gonna go in hiding.
I ain't
Okay.
saying he gonna go in the high.
Somebody gonna beat the
Well, no,
shit
I know
out of
that,
him, too.
but I
Somebody
still,
gonna kill him.
I think there's still gonna be
Can't
a.
get knocked up.
I think there's still gonna. Yeah, that's what I said before this.
This shit all could be one big ass scheme still, son.
Well, I don't know. You got the government involved. that's a
Shit
tough
could-
one to
No,
pull
I'm
off.
saying these niggas could be going down and
But-
be like, fuck it for something. Or, I don't know, son.
He could
I don't
possibly just
I don't
really
know.
be an industry plant.
That's what I'm saying. He could,
Ricky
he
said
really
that shit a
could
long
be
time ago, son.
the industry plant that y'all thought, like people thought 21 is. He really could. It's all adding up.
So
you
does
know?
it? But is the industry planted in the industry to bring down someone within the industry? Because he just brought down a bunch of New York niggas.
But look,
Population control.
Yeah.
he didn't have to be an industry plant.
It could all be a grand scheme.
Johnny was already.
Pat, you gotta scoot over. You're not even
Yeah,
recording.
son. Yeah,
son.
son. If you're gonna talk, son, you gotta talk to the
Huh?
mic.
He was?
Yeah,
Shotty was in
He
America.
said that. He said that like he was lying.
bruh. This nigga Shotty was
Probably the
already,
back of the mic.
He was
Yeah, he definitely
already
talking to the
on
mic.
New Jersey's fucking at the top of New Jersey's most wanted list.
So why haven't
Before any of this
So why
shit
haven't
even
they been
happened.
not got him? And he was yelling
He
Treyway
had
all
did
the
a whole
videos.
bid already. He had
Investigation.
just got out of jail
It
when
will
he
take time.
started Treyway.
So was he
and
still on the
shit.
top of the list once he got out of jail?
They were still looking. They were still keeping an eye on that nigga because he
Sounds
had.
like- sounds like you're speaking
He had the
alternative
whole
facts.
gang shit going on.
Treyway.
It's fucking Treyway, son.
It is fucking
Well,
Treyway. But
not-
long story short, we went down a
Not smart.
long road. But I personally think y'all don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree. I think Tekashi snitches. He walks. He comes out. Nothing changes.
Get
He's
knocked
still.
off.
That very well may happen.
That's all me and Shaun
Yeah,
are saying.
no,
I agree.
and I'm
with you.
agreeing
off,
with
bro.
that. I'm agreeing with that. But I don't think it's gonna end his music career. That's the argument I'm making.
No, nothing. I don't think anything's gonna end his music.
Just
career.
because his
like
his
he
core,
said-
ain't got no
I
more
think,
songs,
I
it
think
will.
I think his core
That-
fan
well, yeah,
base
if you
wasn't the people that's really gonna be disrespected by him being labeled as a snitch.
like Shaun said, what he said, some suburban white kids in Oklahoma is always gonna be repping that shit
Right.
forever.
Shaun
Like,
didn't say that, I
and
said
he was
that.
right. He did last episode, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Sean's taking a stance of he's gonna get killed, which I completely agree with.
Yeah.
But it may be harder for them to get to him because he's gonna be 20. He's gonna have presidential security
Hell
because
yeah,
he still
he
got
better
his
be,
money.
yeah.
They're not about to liquidate his account.
Yeah.
According to
Bruh.
the
But
blog,
shit.
his career is over.
But he been
There's too many charges on him.
you been paying for
But
so
he's
many.
snitching. That's what they're saying.
Oh yeah,
That's what the
and
blog
and that's
He
but
getting
that,
off
that's
of
what we're
that.
talking
Yeah,
about now
that's
because they
the
saying if he tells on A, B, and C, he gets to walk free. That's right.
Yeah, he got telling everybody.
But you still gotta
But
consider all
that's
the,
what he. If he telling
all
on
the
one, why he
lawyers-
not
he
gonna tell
did
on
tell
all?
all the lawyer fees he done paid, all that shit he done
Bro,
paid
you
for,
think
like,
this
legal
nigga
shit.
is about to take 50 years in jail after he just paid all these millions of dollars in lawyer fees fighting the case?
My whole argument was
That nigga not about to do no jail
I
time,
was
son.
born and raised under the mentality of you better not go tell from my parents, as I think we all were.
More than that.
But all I'm saying on the topic is if he gets out, it's not gonna. This whole situation is not gonna impact his music career.
To be determined.
I agree with you, and I also agree with you.
He may very well be
And
killed
even if
within
he
the
dies,
first month.
he's gonna probably skyrocket. You know how,
bro,
for a little
they
while.
gonna-
The majority of his
They gonna be
fan
repped
base
out if he
wasn't
get
real
shit.
niggas to begin with.
Basically.
Damn.
What's the next topic?
It's not
man?
gonna.
So
All right, last topic, bro. Jussie Smollett. What
Oh
is his name?
shit!
okay.
Ain't
I
that-
just found out
Just
about
open-
this.
Jussie Smollett.
Smollett.
Open.
so
I never
scared. I'm
never watched
so
Empire,
scared
I
to
ain't
do
know.
this.
Dude said the name was Jamal or something on Empire. He don't look like a Jamal.
Open and
I'm
closed.
so scared
Open
to
and
do
closed
this.
case. We already said on the podcast the whole thing sounded like it was fake.
I wasn't, and
said that
I
the
wasn't
sec-
informed on none of that.
We said that the second day after it happened.
I didn't
Well,
know.
it's pretty much official now.
Look, you
Basically, quick rundown.
got, I know now. I'm there, but run it to the people. Yeah.
The guy made a claim that he was brutally beat up, had had bleach thrown on him, had a noose
Beat
tied
up
around his
Subway.
neck by white men that claimed MAGA country,
And called him a gay.
called
gay
him
bitch or something.
gay slurs, called him racial slurs, beat his
Yeah,
ass,
that's what I'm saying.
and tried to kill him.
He said, "quote unquote," they yelled "faggot nigger" at him.
Pat,
All right,
come on,
That was
son.
Pat.
Quote
That's
unquote.
what. That's what he.
that
said,
was a
bro.
quote. I think
That's
it,
a quote.
bro.
This is a quote.
think
I-
This ain't me saying it.
I-
This is a
I
quote straight
think
directly
it
from
may
his
be
mouth.
okay if you're saying it in a quote, but I didn't
Still
say
not
it.
nice.
Okay.
Bro, I'm quoting
Still not nice.
news.
Maggot. Can we call it maggot from here on
There
out,
we go.
fellas?
There we go.
All right, but yeah.
Emily, text Pat.
Bro, y'all ain't got no sponsors. No
That
way.
was Pat.
We don't have no sponsors from
Not
that.
anymore. Yeah.
Who
We losing
sponsorship
all of
y'all
them every
losing?
episode.
Yeah.
Who sponsorship y'all losing?
There go all our sponsors.
Right.
Y'all
Part
ain't
3.
all over no sponsorship.
No, so my thoughts in the whole thing was it was fake from the jump because just the whole story behind it. You're out, like you said earlier, during the coldest winter ever in Chicago, getting a
2
Subway
a.m.
sandwich at
I
2
ain't
in the
even- I
morning.
don't know no Subways that's open
Some
24 hours.
some random guys happen to see
And I go
you
to Subway a lot.
and say, "Hey, you're the maggot from Empire," and just run up on you with masked up, with a bottle of bleach and a noose, beat your ass, almost kill you from how you tell it. You go home, you finish your Subway sandwich
With the noose around your neck.
with the
Say
noose
they ain't take-
with the noose around your neck. When the police show up, you still got the noose around your neck. They showed us images of him after the beating. He looks like he might have got slapped twice. From the whole story that you're telling, sounds like you were in a fight for your life.
Yeah.
If you're in a fight for your life, you're not gonna look like you got smacked up a few times, unless you got them fucking hands. Which, from his story, he doesn't. Well, I'm not gonna say that because it was 2-on-1 from his story. Then, what happened was that was the initial information we had, where I was like, I don't know, this all kind of seems kind of sketchy. Now it's coming out now that apparently the attackers was two overly swollen Nigerian
Wow. Yeah.
Nigerian guys. So I don't have to tell y'all how black they are. They're Nigerian.
Who could have fucked you up?
Apparently, he is coming out that he paid them to beat his ass to stage this incident.
$4,000 and buy the fucking.
They say these guys are. I seen a quote from one of the blogs, so it probably was bullshit, saying that these guys are like brothers to him, like they're really
they were
close.
part of the Empire cast.
Say
Too.
he follows like 400 people on Instagram, and these guys are in that group of people that he follows. Allegedly, he works out with them on occasion.
And police said the brothers are cooperating, and they got one
Right.
of the phones, and they got a phone call
Right.
from between Jussie and one of the brothers that was in that area around that time.
Right.
When it happened.
And
So-
now the thing is that Jussie hired this attorney, apparently, who's a defense attorney, and people are saying, why are you hiring a defense attorney? People are saying he's hiring a defense attorney because when it comes out, which it seems like it is, that was made up, he's going to be charged for filing false
Arrest.
terrorist threats or whatever. What do they consider a hate crime? Is that a terrorist?
It's filing a
crime.
false police report.
So he's hired a defense attorney, which is kind of odd because if you're not on the defense, why do you need a defense attorney?
They're taking it to the grand jury, they said.
And he's came out with an interview adamantly saying that it's not fake, and he also said, I don't want to misquote this, or
He
if
said
he
he was
said
the
it.
gay Tupac.
He did say he was a gay Tupac a few days at a concert he had after the
After.
beating.
No, it was Jupac. He didn't say.
No, he said he was the gay Tupac.
I thought
Nah,
he said
he's the gay Tupac.
Yeah, he said he's
Yeah.
gay Tupac. And I'm sure the crowd was like,
He
oh,
said
whatever.
Jupac.
He was
All-
on stage like,
I thought he was like meshing it with his
All
name.
12 of
I
those
thought
people in
that's
the
what
crowd was like, yeah.
Dude.
So, but
That's-
we're gonna have to quote check this, but I think he said something along the lines of if he, fuck, I want to say it's something that he said, but I don't want to misquote it. Something along the lines of that he doesn't like the reception he got from the black community.
he was saying that basically what he said was that if he said that it was any other race but a white person, he felt like people would be coming
wouldn't
to
say
his,
he lied.
people wouldn't be
Man.
saying he was lying
If it
or
was any
he
other
coming
race
to
but a
no
white
race.
person, if it was any other race but a white person,
Bro,
the shit still would
he's
add
taking
up.
it
He trying to start a race war. He trying to start a race war and
pulling
save
the
his career at the
ultimate
same
race car.
time.
And then
Like,
I
what are
see-
you doing, bro?
They said they went to the dude's house, the brother's house, found bleach at the house. So it's like they
And then
Wow,
I
my
seen a
God,
thing that
man.
said somebody. This was not like a credible source, but somebody was like, he's doing all of this. It's gonna come out that he lied. Blah 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 blah
he did
blah.
all this because he was about to get
And he
fired.
just gonna plead mental
Yeah.
health, and it's all gonna go away.
Obviously.
That's possible.
No, he gonna go away.
He
from
gonna
entertainment.
ride this lie out to the end. I'm gonna tell you
You
that.
got
much.
to. You're in too deep.
He-
Now,
he's
don't,
in
that
way
ever
too
happened to
deep,
y'all
man.
where you started
No,
on a lie
I
and,
done
you,
it.
and
So,
you
yeah.
getting
First
way
of
too
all,
deep and you're just like,
I'm an idiot. The first thing I'm doing is hiring 2 white motherfuckers to beat me up. You dumbass. That's the first thing I'm doing. That's all I'm gonna say.
and another fishy part of the
No
topic
sane
is,
white person would agree to that, though. I don't think.
Yeah.
Just saying.
no
No,
sane.
bro.
But
you can find some sketchy white swole
But-
That's why I say no
motherfuckers.
sane white
But
person.
another
would agree to
sketchy,
that.
Exactly.
another sketchy clue in the whole thing is apparently there's no
He might have been
like
scared they might actually fuck
there's
him
no
up.
like footage of him getting beat
No, they
up.
got
No, they
footage of
got
the 2
footage of him
brothers.
get beaten up.
Okay, do
They
have
got
that
footage
now?
No,
of the
they
2
don't
brothers
have
in
no-
no ski mask walking
Yeah, they
towards
don't
the
have
way.
no footage of the incident.
Yeah, because I think when it first came out, they didn't have any footage of the incident
Look,
of
but
him
they got
in the
a
main.
convenient 60-second gap in the footage to where you know what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro.
I don't know.
Come on, son.
I don't know, man. But
That's where you
This
first
shit.
fucked up.
I kind of
Anybody
feel.
who
I
had-
kind of feel for
Why you
him.
think
Anybody who
Why you
ever
didn't
watched
get
Law
some
and
white
Order know this
motherfuckers?
nigga lying.
I kind of feel
son.
for him because I've been in a
Fucking
situation
weirdo.
where I started on a lie and it got way too deep.
I
and
do.
now you're
I
just
do.
stuck.
Sit,
You
nah,
got
I
stuck.
feel good. I don't even
Try to
hate
believe your
him.
own
Hey,
shit. Nah.
I don't even. I'm not even gonna call it like, oh, you stupid lie. I'm mad that he didn't get 2 white motherfuckers to beat him up. That's it.
So-
Like you would have been straight.
And
That's it.
So
Boom.
what is it going to affect more? Because I see the argument of now that whenever a real race situation happens,
They gonna go
the
to
other
extreme
side
measures
is
just to
always
get
going to
them.
come back to, well, we don't know if it's true because
Look at
apparently
Justin.
it's this easy to just make something up and have the whole world follow you. Because a lot of people did come out in support of him
Hell yeah.
after it
Yeah,
happened.
you,
'Cause
that,
he pulled-
you made
yeah,
a
he
good
pulled his
point.
little race card. I didn't know that.
He just made shit way more complicated for people.
Right. Because now when we,
Somebody
like I
gonna
said,
beat him up for real.
now when we do have these situations, it's gonna be like,
That-
kind of like
yeah.
how people kind of was with Kanye. Well,
He the boy who cried wolf.
Well, y'all like Kanye, and look what he's saying.
Yeah.
type of
I still
type
go
of situation.
through that. I still go through that to this day with Shaun.
So
I think
Shit,
Kanye
he
just
tells me that all the
fucking,
time.
like
So-
that nigga just be he just like
I don't know.
getting attention.
He's the master troll.
He's in
Fucking
he's in a
master
different,
troll ass
complete
head
different
ass.
place.
Master troll.
But this situation is so y'all are telling me this sort of already caused like a race like back and forth thing on
no.
on social
no.
media?
I don't think.
Or are black people
I
like
haven't
nah
seen
this
that.
nigga lying?
Well, now
it's not
since
just
it's
black
like,
people. I've
damn,
seen,
it's added up.
but
This-
from the jump, I wasn't the only one that said this looks fake.
Okay,
from
yeah.
the moment this came out, I've seen more. There's a lot of people that came out in support, and then there was a thing where people was like, the problem with the black community is the lack of straight black men speaking on the issue. It didn't become a race thing. It kind of became
It always becomes a gay versus
a
straight
gay
bro.
thing?
It does.
Oh yeah.
and at first I was kind of like,
this shit
but not
adding
even
up.
that. Like
Oh.
now, I would like to speak to a member of that community, a black member of that community, to see how they feel because they're getting a double whammy.
So is
now
that,
it's a strike against the
black LGBT.
LGBTQ community
And
and
the
a strike
bla-
against
yeah.
black people.
Yeah.
So is the LGBTQ like
I don't
defending him?
I don't know if
Who's
they riding
defending
with
him.
him.
Like what's
Nah,
going
because
on?
look,
Nobody's
everybody
defending
not
him.
Or
rocking.
is
Yeah, that's
everybody
the-
just like okay, no.
Everybody not rocking with him. I've
Okay,
seen
all right,
multiple gay black men come out and post videos saying like, "Nah, we know this nigga lying." Like,
Okay.
everybody not riding with him because they know something is up. Like
I
niggas
don't
not
know.
stupid.
I
Same
wonder
with
how
Trump,
the
bro.
guy that made Empire, isn't it
fucking Lee Daniels, he in on
who
it too.
is
His head ass.
a gay black man? I wonder how
he
he
was
feels.
with him, yeah.
I wonder how
He
he
could have
feels on
been.
the
Well,
whole-
I don't know if he was
topic.
in
The
on
moral
it.
of the
I'm
story
saying he
is
was
switch
with
to
him,
power,
like,
bro.
When it happened, like he was supporting
Yes.
him.
Is anybody talking
Oh,
about?
yeah, no, he was riding for
is
him.
anybody
He was
asking,
like, that's my son.
Is anybody okay? So is anybody asking the question of how are Empire's ratings doing right now?
Probably horrible.
I'm not insinuating
think it-
anything.
I don't know.
You
I
want to
don't
know
know.
what's crazy? The only
Let's
people
Google
that
it.
ask me if I watch Empire is like
I don't think it
50-year-old
matters
black
with him.
people.
Yeah,
I
they
don't know
be
if
on-
it's just a show
they
for
be on
them
it.
or something.
I'm not.
but
I think.
I've never
I think
gotten on it.
power. I think power.
Power
just, like,
slaps.
fucking.
Power just slaps.
Power just slaps.
That's the name of this episode. Power slaps.
Power
Power
just
slaps.
slaps.
That's fucked up.
It slaps. When it
does.
came to comparing the two off the rip, I was
It
like,
was kind of like
all
a little
y'all niggas
comparison
sleep.
at the
I was
jump.
like, all y'all niggas
Season 2 of
tripping.
Empire, son.
Yeah,
like,
I can't-
They wasn't the number one.
I can't tell you the last time. Last time I watched Empire, the bipolar dude's wife was being offed, I think. Like she got killed, she got clipped.
Wait,
the,
which,
the
you
white
said
lady.
Empire?
Yeah, the last
yeah,
time
no.
I watched that.
Not a clue about it.
That's what was going on.
Not a
And I
clue.
was just like, whatever. Well, I don't even know where we went with this episode, but we went somewhere.
Everywhere.
Dude,
Shit. We
what
went
time
all
we
around.
at?
Oh no, we're about
I
to
do
wrap.
got
We're about to wrap
56
right now.
minutes,
man.
55.
But I don't know where we went
You
with
want
this.
to talk about that last one little thing we talked about? I said I was going to be.
really talk about. I know he probably ain't know much about it.
Uh,
I'm hungry. so
yeah,
I'll
he
give a
probably
damn.
don't. Oh, here
What
you
we-
go.
what we
He
talking
hungry.
I've
It's
been
just like
hungry.
this little thing that happened with Sheck West.
And Justine Scott.
How y'all just assume I don't know anything about it?
I don't
said
know. He
probably.
said it.
Y'all seen the video of that nigga?
Man,
Justine! That nigga said
He hopped the
Justine.
fence.
Hey,
Look,
you niggas just think I live in a cave.
here's what pissed me off, son. Okay. She said, "All right, look, no. Before I speak of this, let me like get real. Let women, all you women out there who are being abused,
Listen up,
okay?
Shaun.
I can't laugh after this. All you women out there who are currently being abused, I urge you to speak up and talk to a friend when it is happening and get help out of that situation.
And not
He was when it was happening, though.
not to add a funny twist to it
For
or
real?
be funny, but
Yeah, she was
ladies,
texting
hold on, let me finish the
Finish
public.
what you
Let me
gotta
finish the
say,
public.
'cause I didn't
let
know
me finish
that.
the public point.
Okay.
Ladies, if you are in a situation where a guy is physically harming you, I guarantee you he's not tougher than a lot of other guys out here that's not physically harming women.
Exactly.
Oh,
Let
yeah,
him,
that's big
he
facts.
may be trying to make you think he out here beating niggas up, but I guarantee you, if he's putting his hands on you, 9 times out of 10, your brother, your uncle, your neighbor down the street, will
Friend,
beat
tell
his
somebody,
ass.
anything, bro.
Don't
Somebody's gonna beat
Don't
that
let,
nigga
don't let that nigga
ass.
scare you.
Don't ever feel trapped. So I was
And if
taking
you're
this
local,
point
if you having them
somewhere.
kind of problems, holla at Shaun, because you know how we come.
And that too. I was taking this point somewhere, and Sean
be
told
that
me
bitch.
I was incorrect. So I need Sean to come through
Yeah,
and tell
because
me
she
what.
posted text message of when she was texting Chase B, like saying he's here now, he's in here breaking things, I'm hiding, please help. This was like, and it showed like July 26th. Like it showed like.
Did she
the time
just
and all
post
that.
this?
She post, yeah, she just.
She
post-
just now
she was
post-
posting it to prove her point, like during this time. That's all she was doing.
They got into a
like to
little
say, so you
argument
really
on
don't
Twitter.
believe me? Like I wasn't just
Yeah.
texting your man's. Like that what she was doing.
Okay. All
That's
right.
all it is. I ain't saying like. You,
All right. Never mind.
Alright.
But all I'm saying.
Don was looking like, oh man, fuck this nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
I was waiting for a little more stuff to come out because
still
it all didn't look good at first. And then you shouldn't. That's the thing. You still gotta watch yourself. If you really want to come out and announce that he's your abuser or whatever, I feel you. But you can't use it after you're. You know what I'm saying? After y'all are bickering back and forth, and then you just throw it out there. It
she
really
got a
doesn't.
restraining
Y'all gotta
order
start
against
coming
him
with some
now.
physical evidence. man,
Yeah,
so we
it
could know
really
what's
doesn't make
going
you
on
look
around
good.
here.
That's the point I was going. And then don't sit here and say, "How about I show you the footage of you breaking into my house?" When this nigga calmly said Justine and hops over your 2-foot fence. Don't
But it hurt
exaggerate
the
it like
it
that.
literally
man.
was a
So
small
her
ass
that
fence
is
though.
trespassing. So it's
She
like,
said breaking and entering my home,
I mean,
and this
technically-
nigga said
we
Justine.
don't know what happened after that though. So it's like fuck. I ain't gonna.
You're
rule out
right.
that he
Nobody
did,
knows.
But it's like shit. We don't know right now.
Yeah, he
We
coulda
got- we-
snapped
And
it. He
I'm
coulda
not
snapped
the,
as soon as the video
I'm
went off.
not the
As soon
one
as
to
they shut
defend an abuser. I just need this shit to get like handled ASAP, bro.
Yeah.
Like when you throw it in the media, you should be more focused on getting help at that time and this and that. Like, please don't bring it out when you're bickering back and forth with it. It's gonna make you look bad, and that's my point.
Now we can't just go along now telling abuse victims how to deal with their pain.
No, I'm giving them
Everybody deal with their
advice.
pain
I'm giving them
different.
advice.
True that.
Because
Yep.
women feel trapped and scared in these situations. They need to understand that somebody in their life can fuck this nigga up, bro.
But
But you know what though, bro?
If after having a public spat with your abuser allegedly makes you come out to build up the courage, because I think the problem with a lot of women is I've never been abused. I'm not a woman. I think a lot of problems with a lot of women is they don't know how to come out and say
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
it's
think,
also-
and I also think a lot of women think it may make them come off as weak. That I'm being abused or have been being abused for so long and not saying anything. Same thing with like
it should
sexual abuse.
It makes your man
So
look more weak.
we
but-
can't sit here and down the moment of coming out and saying that's like the same thing as coming out as gay.
I know
can
it. Yeah,
imagine
yeah,
that's a hard thing
yeah.
to
I
do.
know it has to be hard, but we still. All I want. I just wish women celebrities
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
kind of move better with it. You
It's
know what
kinda
I'm
like,
saying?
It's like two sides to that, because it's
It's
like
really
the
it's still
women,
two sides to
yeah,
it.
well, no, I'm just saying because like, are the women who are experiencing that shit for like the first time and it's like their first abusive relationship, they don't know how to like process
Right.
that shit.
Right.
And then you got some women who like got abused. They allow
Through-
themselves
yeah,
to
the
do it.
whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they've been abused like by
Before.
uncles
And
or
look,
like
yeah,
their fathers.
yeah,
And
yeah.
we're gonna say it again, guys. Listen up. Everybody look at the camera. We're gonna point and say this.
Okay.
Ladies, once again, there is someone
Someone in your
that will
family.
beat that nigga up.
Call
Telling
Corey
you.
J.
Never
you
doubt
can call
it,
me.
bro.
Do not make that nigga feel like he's the toughest nigga in the world because he could choke you up.
You can act.
Fuck that.
Ooh.
There's one thing that every real nigga can agree on, and that's no one fucks with a dude that touches women or kids or put their hands on a woman. Think we all can. And if there is any of you weak ass niggas out here, like, son, that nigga be beating on his old lady and think that shit's cool, come see us at SowhatchaSayin
Exactly, bro.
headquarters.
You could
We
ask
wanna
my
talk.
lady too. You can ask my. I'm with the shits. I'm with the fade on that fucking
So
domestic
how-
shit,
yeah.
bro.
So what-
I'm
what
with
words
the shits
of-
on that.
What
Yeah,
words of encouragement do y'all have for our fellas out there
Nah,
like Bow
no,
Wow?
hold up. We gotta hold up.
He was in the situation.
Hold up. I'm with the fades on domestic abusers. That's what I meant.
Yeah, clean that
He
up.
does not beat me. guys.
Nigga, ask my girl, I'm with the fades. Like, oh.
I'm actually with the face.
How do you deal
She'll
with a
beat my
woman?
ass.
How do you deal with a woman that's a chronic domestic abuser?
Leave the situation.
I
Oh,
mean, what if she just like you,
No, I'm saying like at that moment.
Yeah,
if,
that's
if,
what I'm
if they
saying.
turn it up,
like that's urgent. Yeah,
What if she puts you in
yeah.
a situation where
bouncing.
she makes it like impossible for you to separate yourself from the
Put
situation?
my phone out,
Do you-
record.
yeah. Basically,
Then show
I
myself
pull out your
restraint.
Yeah,
phone,
something
yo,
like that.
Show
I
myself
am
restraint.
not.
I just try and
hitting
leave.
you.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
hit
not, like I get really PC. I get really PC. I say my hands are in the
Fuck you
air.
up with that fucking
I'm not
stainless steel
doing
pan
anything.
until the
Okay.
cops
It's
come.
really a
Okay,
difference between
okay.
hitting and restraining
Okay,
somebody.
Mr. Problematic.
So it's like,
What?
you know what
Hat.
I'm saying?
Oh,
What
that
would
I'm
guy.
just
you-
asking, bro.
What would you do in this situation?
I'm just restraining her.
Even if she-
If I
Even-
can.
Even if she has a black belt in Taekwondo,
Shit.
Yeah,
That was
if I
even
can.
funnier.
Like I said, on my head like that, bitch.
That was
she
even
shoots in
funnier.
the double leg takedown on you.
I'll fucking,
behind the
I might
scenes
have
reasons.
to put her in a sharpshooter, son. I might have to put her in a sharpshooter.
Shout out to-
No, what if she was taking? What if she was currently taking jujitsu?
right. She
Wait, what
had lethal skills. Anyway,
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we'll get off that. But no, I
Hook,
said
line, and
something
sinker.
earlier that could have been taken, which I was supposed to do better at. I am not a woman beater, guys. Okay, I meant I'm with the
Why you
with the
get so
domestic
emotional?
shits. I'm with the niggas who be on that
Yeah.
domestic shit.
That's
That's what
it.
I meant.
Like I said,
You be on that domestic.
I
I'm
see,
with the niggas. I'm with the
all right, we gotta
fades
tighten it up.
for them niggas who be on that
You dig-
domestic
you
shit.
digging
That's
all
what
right.
I meant.
Right.
Let's just
I suck at saying
Corey,
shit.
hit the outro.
He's just gonna be quiet.
Save this guy.
Like we said, ladies,
I have a speech
since
impediment.
this became since this became a domestic violence PSA, once again, like I said, any real nigga gonna all sit down at a table. It could be niggas that have never met before in life, but all of them are going to agree that that's the weakest shit ever.
And if you beat your lady and you want to interview with us,
Yeah, come
it
see.
will be off camera,
Come
but
see
you
us
could
inside.
come run it. Yeah, we will do an off camera,
Shaun got you there.
off audio interview with you niggas.
Pause.
If you still watching Empire
Pause
in
as
2019 as
What'd he
well,
say?
just remember that power
I didn't say
slap.
I
nothing.
ain't gonna say
I didn't say nothing. Somebody hear it. So, all right. Look, on that note, we gonna wrap. It's your boy Cool Corey J DJ. What you say? We out here. out here. Tony Shark in the building. Shaun in the
Shout out
building.
to my
Nezzy
biscuit
Vibes in the
bag.
building. Lil Trey in the building.
Shout out to you.
We got our,
shout out to everybody fucking with us.
Chini
Our
Fufu,
in-house, our in-house,
Shout out to Luke.
who I don't beat,
our in-house crowd. In the
never
building.
have.
Tony Shark, say your goodbyes.
I love women, and I'm sorry. I love you
I
guys.
do too.
Shaun Doe, say
And I'm
something
sorry.
stupid.
I sound
Shout
crazy.
out to y'all, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to my biscuit backs.
This
Bye.
thing's cool.
We out. Make a noise, Shaun.
No.